Hey, Brady, how did you feel today? And did it look like it's been looking for you in the bullpens last few weeks?
I felt great. I feel like I still didn't have my best stuff today. Um, but no, definitely have stuff to work on, but it felt good getting back on the field.
How good was it for you guys to see him out there pitching, given what you've all gone through injury wise?
Oh, it's huge. Add another arm out there for our staff, and he's gonna make big contributions down the line.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect time of year to get him healthy, and just seeing him back on the mound is huge for this team.
Will, did you feel more comfortable coming out of the bullpen today? Because it was one of the better outings that you've had in a while.
Yeah, that first inning, I hadn't come out of the pen since like last year, and that first inning kind of struggled a little bit, and I think I just settled down the rest of the game.
Just for Brady, with all the expectations heading into this year, and then you have that taken away for a little while. What's that been like? And then targeting, your return tonight.
It's been tough. I was telling people in the dugout that felt longer than the off season was, but I'm just very grateful for our staff, everybody working hard to get me back, and felt really good to be back out there.
Ben, for you, this season's been kind of weird for you, kind of in and out of the lineup, then you get hurt, you're out for a while, you pitched a little bit. How good is it now to just be playing every day, getting consistent at-bats and having a lot of success?
Yeah, I mean, early on in the year and getting hurt, it was difficult, definitely, but I'm just happy to see my name in the lineup and feel like I can contribute to this team. It's been a blessing for sure.
Will, for you, this year probably hasn't been exactly the way you envisioned it, but you've had a lot of success on the biggest stages, and just overall moving forward, how would you assess your confidence level and just your willingness to take on any role, whatever you need down the stretch?
Yeah, I just need to attack. That's all it is. Like eliminate the walks and you go after guys.
Will, Dave said that when he went out and got you, they felt like you were pretty exhausted. Were you tank empty there, or did you feel like you could maybe try to finish that inning off?
Yeah, I think that was on me. I struck out the first two guys, and I kind of had a feeling that's probably my last inning. And I got a little riled up and was going to try and strike out the side in that last guy, and just pitched outside of my abilities.
And Ben, I don't know if you heard Coach Van Horn said it when you were up to bat there when you hit the home run. He was thinking, "Hey, he hadn't hit one yet. This would be a good spot." Just what were you looking for? I mean, what did you get, and what did you see in that at bat?
Yeah, I was going up to the plate looking for the first fastball I could get. He was throwing really well. Everyone was talking about how his off speed's good. I was just going up there looking for a fastball and put a good swing on it. And yeah, I had a lot of at bats with 9 home runs, and it was nice to finally get one.
Well, I know you always talk about how much easier it is to pitch with a lead, but when you watch that fourth inning and, 3 runs get scored in a very opportunistic fashion, does that do anything extra for you?
Yeah, it's just when our offense scores, our staff is like our big thing is go out there and throw up a quick zero and get that momentum right back in our dugout. And I think everybody on our team, our staff really tries to do it. So.
Yeah, Ben, I think you guys scored in 6 innings. Dave was talking about how every time A&M was getting back in the game, you guys would respond like with your home run. What you think about the way the offense was able to string together, a lot of scoring opportunities and kind of keep some cushion there?
Yeah, I think just our bats today were huge. Every time they scored, it seemed like we responded really well. When it got to 6-4 earlier in the game, I was thinking they got 2, and I thought we just needed 1, and we got 2 that inning, and it just felt great to respond every time. It's a momentum swing for sure.
I guess maybe for any of you guys, that 7th got pretty tense, but then Gage was able to get out of it, leave the bases loaded. What y'all think about the way he got out of that jam?
I kind of just expect that out of him now. He's come up in a lot of big situations for us, a lot of jams. So yeah, I kind of have that expectation for him to get out of stuff like that for us.
Yeah, Brady, I was just wondering for you, today was your first career start. I know it wasn't, a real full start, but I was just wondering how you see your role down the stretch. Is that something you'd like to do, or is it something you don't, you're kind of good with doing whatever?
I would love to do it. I've kind of talked to Coach Hobbs about it. It could be in my future, but we're not looking too far ahead. Just taking it week by week, seeing how I feel.
Brady, what was it like when you first got hurt? Was there ever like a worry like, hey, I might not be able to pitch again? And how much of a relief was it to be able to work your way back the way you did?
Yeah, 100%, man. I was scared to death when when it first happened because I've never felt anything like that in that part of my arm before. So, I mean, like I said, our staff, our trainer, Corey, everybody worked really hard to get me back, and I'm very appreciative of them. So it was very rewarding. Get back tonight.
This is for all three of you. How confident are you all playing here at home, and what has made you all so good here this year against the type of programs you played?
I think when we just get the momentum at home, we hold the momentum. You know, the crowd gets into it, and we don't really give them a chance to come back.
I agree with that.
Yeah, just playing with the crowd on your side. When they're loud, it's fun to play for, and it's exciting. I think we could really like ride the emotions of the crowd, and when they're excited, it gives us some extra gear.
And you guys are playing again in a little over 12 hours. I guess you don't know Gafford's going to play tomorrow. What are your thoughts about 11 a.m. game?
My thoughts are go home and go to bed and get ready for tomorrow.
Thank you.